You do not allow this to go through.
They're calling it a victory for peace and quiet. In a story you saw first on News 5, a community puts up a fight to stop their neighbors from operating a party barn. The owners of that North Ridgeville barn were trying to get it rezoned from residential to commercial.
Except the barn where they planned to host events was within a stone's throw of the neighbors, and they weren't having it. News 5's Amanda Van Allen was there for the final vote.
The crowd erupted with cheers and applause tonight after the committee voted no to rezoning that barn from a residential to a commercial property. Standing room only at the North Ridgeville Planning Commission.
I just want you to think about our children's safety.
Emotions ran high on both sides.
We're not talking about fraternity parties. We're not talking about crazy, raging weddings.
They're debating about a barn in North Ridgeville that its owners petitioned to change from a residential to a commercial property so they could host things like weddings, birthday parties, and corporate events. Kim Lucas owns the barn with her husband, Joe.
My husband and I are both neighbors of this property. Our longevity in the community, I think, speaks for itself. To further show our commitment to preserving the country feel of the property, our offer stands to place a deed restriction on the land.
But dozens of residents opposed that change, spoke against the rezoning. Some of them even met at the local library the night before to discuss strategy.
We just moved into the property in November. Had we known that, we would not have purchased the property.
Sarah Novicki's home is less than 200 feet from the barn. And after over an hour and a half of public comment, the votes were in. It was a tie.
A tie vote is a denial.
Chairman Jennifer Swallow voted against the rezoning.
I really have concerns with rezoning one parcel and it is totally surrounded by residential properties. To me, that is what spot zoning is about, and it wasn't compelling to me that the property owner is willing to put deed restrictions on the property.
I did ask for comment from both the barn owners and the committee members who voted yes to rezoning the property. All of them declined to comment on camera. Now, there is a possibility that there could be an appeal, but the barn owners would have to take it to court. In North Ridgeville, Amanda Van Allen, News 5.